Davis, you had a big dunk. You got to the rim a couple times. You called Neto off your guy and took an ISO player on defense. Have you been working on expanding that part of your game? We're not used to seeing so much of that from you.
Well, you didn't see that much last year. I think mostly the years before I've been capable of doing that. You know, as you know, I wasn't in the best shape last year, and you know, that was the main goal: just come in, get in shape. You know, put focus more on defensive end, and you know, eventually, if the offense works out, it works out. But you know, we all know that this was one of the exceptions that we let the other team score that much and win the game at the end. But if we keep a team, well, it's not going to happen always like Toronto keeping it 83, but I think if we can keep under 100, that's for a team like this, that we have so many scoring options in offense, we can actually win a lot of games that way.
Spencer set you up for a really nice three there in overtime. What have you kind of figured out or learned about just playing with him and his kind of passing ability?
Well, he's a guy that, well, he can score from all three levels, but he's really quick first step. He can get to the rim, and you know, that's what the moment where the defense had to collapse, and you know, that's the type of game that I enjoy, actually moving around and finding the open spot and just be ready to catch the pass when it comes.
Just generally, what have you made of the additions that you guys have had, like Spencer, Kuzma, and all the players that you guys received in that trade? Basically, what is it like being around them and getting used to their games?
Man, first of all, great guys, and you know, that's what Tommy's been saying, and Ted as well. The goal was building a team with great character guys, and just to have, like, first of all, a good chemistry on the team, and then of course good basketball players that's needed. But I think it's been really easy kind of find a good chemistry on and off the court.
Does a game like this kind of show the depth that you guys maybe lacked last year?
Definitely, I think the depth helps. We got basically some positions. We got three players that could get minutes any night. You know, Brad was out as the next man up. Corey got his minutes. He played well, I think. And yeah, like that's the biggest difference. That, you know, one goes down, we got plenty of players step up.
After the game you had against Toronto, sort of an off-shooting night, what did it do for you to kind of see the ball go through the rim early tonight?
That felt good. Like the rim expanded a little bit after the first one go in, and then the second one, and you know, definitely a good feeling. And you know, in practice I've been shooting a lot, so it's nice to actually pay off during the game.
And kind of how would you characterize this win, beating a good team like that without Brad?
That's definitely big. As I said, when he goes, like, especially your main guy goes down, you know, Spence stepped up. Everybody else coming off the bench bring the energy, especially being down close to the end, down 6, coming back, getting the overtime, and the same deal in the overtime. You know, I think in the previous 2 seasons, if you're in that position, we kind of folded and, you know, took some bad shots, and the game was over, and we just prevailed, kept fighting, and got the win.
And what do you think about Raul Neto's performance tonight, and just kind of the energy plays he provides off the bench?
Not just tonight. Yeah. He's either his game or practice, he brings that energy. He's crafty. He's always in everybody's, you know, business. He makes it tough for the other teams. You know, he pulls out some crazy fadeaway, whatever those are. You know, it's just and he makes them. You know, he's confident in his ability, and that definitely helps. You know, sometimes when you feel like the offense isn't going well, and you still get 2 points at the end or 3 points, is great.
And after playing in empty gyms for a while, what was it like to hit that big 3 in overtime and throw up the threes and all that?
Definitely. I just told the guys, like, imagine last year you made that shot, like you're about to win the game, and you just hear the speakers just like, ooh.
And I have after your stop against Duarte, do you know who Wale is, the rapper?
I've heard of him, not really listen to his music, but
okay,
because I know who he, like,
yeah,
he's a rapper, yeah.
Just curious because he went crazy, courtside there.
I don't have anything to follow off that. I'm good.
Neil.
Hey, Davis, can you just take us through a little bit more detailed the overtime shot that you hit? You know, Spencer kind of got up in the air, was in trouble a little bit, and then you kind of, you know, just took the step back. Is it all just fluid? And you're doing your own thing, or what's going through your head?
Well, yeah, as Spencer was driving, I just try to keep the spacing on the 3-point line in case he needs to throw it out. I had McConnell on me, so I think it was an easy pass for him. And yeah, after that's like when catching the ball, I couldn't really decide what to do, whether I'm going forward or back. And once I felt that was McConnell, after that step back, it just like felt like nobody was guarding me at that point, and felt like somewhat open shot.
Thanks, Davis.
Last question to Christos.
Hey, Davis, great game. Davis, what kind of statement for you as a team is that win with the way that you won tonight and the resiliency that you showed against the Pacers?
Well, we don't really care about making any statements or anything. It's just it's definitely good to start with 2-0. But before this game, Brad said also, forget about the previous game. We go out every night, fight, try to get a win every night, and that's what matters. The more you forget about the wins, I think the better is and easier it is to